Hey everyone, today I'm going to be trying out the new Twist season, which I'll be honest, I am pretty excited about. When they first announced, Twist, and I think it's such a good idea and has so much potential. It's a little too bad they've kind of dropped the ball a bit with it, but hopefully, with this new season, it's a bit of a return to form for them. We'll have to see. But it's commons only. It launched yesterday. I haven't really looked into it at all. I don't really know what's working, what isn't working. My expectation was that aggro is going to be the go-to deck. But me, being the control value player I am, wanted to see if we could make control work. So I'm going to try out Warrior and see how it goes. Like I said, my expectation is that aggro is going to be very strong. We'll have to see. I do think there's a lot of control tools available at common. The only thing I'm worried about is finishers. There's not a lot of common cards that kind of just end the game. So we'll have to look into that. Hey Joshua. Yeah, I'll have to take a look once the stream's done, but thanks for the follow. So I'm going to start off, I think, just adding anything and everything that looks good, and then we'll trim down the deck from there. I'm not really sure if execute will be needed. I guess we'll have to kind of see what people are playing. But if it's a lot of aggro, I don't think execute will be that important, but we'll have to see. I was really surprised when I looked around the cards that there's a lot more removal than I expected. Like I said, we'll have to see what... Maybe just have to play some big taunts, some big stats to close out the games. Maybe one Echo. This is a great card. I'm just playing this card. Don't think Heavy Plate's worth it. Ravaging Ghoul, maybe? The 4 damage weapon's going to be tough. Both Blood Razor and Deathspite are both really good. I really don't know. I'll put both in for now. And we'll trim it down and see. Sword Eater as well. Really good. Yeah, so we got Slam, Bash, Removal, Eternum Rover, Cruel Taskmaster. Yeah, lots of armor gain, lots of decent removal. It's just, like I said, finishers I'm kind of worried about. Like, what big taunt guys is there? Like, obviously, like a 10-10 might just be able to end the game in this format. I don't know. I'm not sure. Is there enough Dragon Warrior support at common? Oh, okay. 2 random dragons. Discover a dragon. There's a little bit of dragon cards. This card got buffed, I think. I think it used to be less than 5 damage, if I remember right. So yeah, maybe Dragon Warrior could be a thing. This card is great. I guess one way to think about it is maybe any cards that were strong in Arena would probably be really strong in this format as well. And I remember this card being really, really good in Arena. Basically being a decent stat that removed 2 minions. Probably worth adding. Other big taunts is there? Oh, Bone Mare. Put that in. Rotten Apple Bomb, maybe? This got buffed as well. I think it used to be 4 or 5 health. It restored. Tar Creeper, maybe? I'm just going to keep adding cards, and then we'll slim it down once there's nothing else that catches my eye. Okay, what non-taunt neutrals would be worth it? Mistress of Mixtures, maybe? There's a little... Zombie Chow, no. Definitely more stuff than I expected. Don't think either of these guys are worth it. I feel like Discover's probably not that great. Such a limited card pool. But I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm basically going into this blind, so we'll have to see. Bladed Beetle, maybe? Acolyte of Pain. Always nice in Warrior. There's more dragons than I expected. That might be something worth looking into. Restaurant Viper? I guess that's because Core is in this. Good old Yeti. Piloted Shredder. Always great. I know, see, I don't even think Anti-Keelbot was so good back in the day as like a anti-aggro control card, but I don't think it's like with versus buffed Rotten Apple Bomb, I just don't think it's worth it. This is a 3/3, restores you 8 instantly versus 2 less health for a 4/6 taunt. You know, back when this was 4 or 5 or however much health it was, the argument could probably be made, but I think this is just such a better card now at this point. Anything else stand out? I think I definitely need a couple more big things to end the game. This is a nice card if you're playing dragons. Is this worth it? Taunt, brush, so at least kills something. Another good dragon, actually. Just a good card in general, too. 5/9 taunt. This is good in Dragon Druid too. It's too bad it's not a dragon itself. That's still a good card. This is also a really good card in Arena, but I don't think it suits the deck. 6/12 taunt. I want to add this. You want the 10/10 without taunt or the 10/10 with taunt? Maybe the 6/12 too. What do we got so far? Anything else on the warrior side? It's a pretty good card. It's a body on the board and a weapon to trade into aggro. The Whirlwind's a card, it might be good, but I have to see what other people are playing first. I think a Turnum. What do I want to get rid of here? One of these weapons, for sure. Ash Slam. Maybe I don't need the Mistress of Mixtures. Maybe not Cruel Taskmaster either. It's good with Acolyte of Pain, and they play like 1-drops, but Random Rover I really like. It might end up getting cut, but I'll keep it for now. Slam, keep, bash, keep. I like this guy. I don't know if it's worth keeping. Frightened Flunky I'll keep. I think the 1 Warpath is maybe keep for now. Acolyte, Evil Quartermaster. Dark Reaper. Maybe I'll take the Blood Razor over the Death's Bite. Sword Eater is also very good. I think the Rotten Apple Bomb would be pretty good. Bone Mare. Just lots of stats for the cost. And Tyrant. I guess we'll have to see if decks are running much hard removal or what's going on there. I guess the plan will be, early game removal, stall, play Rotten Apple Bomb, Bone Mare, Twin Tyrant. I almost feel like I need one more taunt. Got the Frightened Flunky, which gives me one. I almost feel like I don't need two of these, maybe. Either remove one of these or remove the Warpath. Move one. We'll start there. The format could be nothing like I'm expecting. I guess we'll have to see. Because my guess, like I said, is aggro just being rampant. But who knows? Maybe everyone had the same idea as me and everyone's going aggro. Or control, I mean. But like I said, I really do hope they kind of find their footing with Twist. I think it has so much potential and it's such a good idea. They just really fumbled the first few seasons. That's really unfortunate. And I do understand part of it is because, a lot of people who maybe don't have older cards or disenchanted older cards, they don't want to have to buy packs or craft these old cards. I really think whatever sets are currently in the Twist season, they should just discount those packs, whether it be both gold and money. Just make it easier for people to get into. Or even for this season, for instance, right? Offer a bundle that's like $10 or 1,000 gold or whatever, and just give you all of the commons. I think that would really help. They need to support Twist in a monetary way as well for it to really succeed. Treant Druid? Okay, so kind of like standard then, it sounds like. But yeah, I really expected a lot of aggro. But I haven't read Reddit. I haven't read anything. This is my first time playing it since it came out yesterday, so don't really know what I'm getting myself into. What's Mage playing? Some kind of freeze Mage, maybe? Or is it more minion based?
Let the pain speak to me.
I forgot this got buffed by 1 health. I was just gonna bash it. Still will, I guess. Or I coin out the Sword Eater. Next turn I can shield block and bash, I guess. This card makes me miss all the the skipper combos. I thought those were always really fun when that was in standard. Yeah, I guess I should look through some of the cards the other classes have, because I don't even know what... Oh. How many secrets are common? Draw first. Guess I'll just kill it. I don't even... Oh, okay. I'm assuming this is up to date. Duplicate. Flame Ward would suck. Okay. Duplicate or Frozen Clone. Frozen Clone would be annoying. If I could actually see it being that, maybe. If playing against Control. Get a big thing for 3 mana. Duplicate. So they're playing some kind of slower deck too. Draw again. It's a little annoying. I do want to try and keep stuff on the board so Bone Mare has something to target. I could trade Bash. That's duplicate. It's gonna suck. Let's pass. Playing control. No reason to take it fast. Play more cautious so I can get Bone Mare value. Polymorph common? Oh, you look this stuff up. Because I guess Warrior, at least from what I saw, doesn't really have any game-winning cards at common. I don't know if any other class does. Polymorph. Yeah, it's like a... It's a part of the Legacy set. I don't know if that's in this or not. It's Frozen Clone. Okay, so I think 100% one of those is duplicate. Probably the other one's Ice Barrier then, if this is some kind of slower mage. Yep. An Ice Barrier.
Job's done.
Oh. Did not expect that. On one hand, in my experience, Warrior always trashes on slower, freeze type mages. But with only commons, I really don't know. That's a good common card. I wonder if the fact... I'm assuming this can only pull common 6 drops. I wonder what the pool for that's even like, if this makes it better or worse. If this is Frozen Clone, that'd really suck.
You are a champion of great promise.
I think I'd rather get 2 of those than 2 Fire Elementals. Especially now they're buffed to 4 damage.
Reality. Reality. Woven.
Wonder what kind of secret payoffs they have in this, if any. So what, you played 2 duplicates already, right? What do you play, Frozen Clone? You know we had at least one Ice Barrier, or sorry, one Flame Ward already. So one could be that. I feel like Ice Barrier makes sense, unless he's just running all of the secrets. Like, I want to trade here, then play the Twin Tyrant. But if he gets 2 of those, that'd be really annoying. Play this first. I'll get his Ice Barrier.
Let the pain speak to me.
Take it
You
slow.
are a champion of great promise.
I don't want him to get too much armor and out-armor me. Especially the 5 damage. Makes no difference right now. And I would trip the Flame Ward. Oh, I forgot about that card. That's probably really good against aggro. Oh, that's funny. Probably, so I'm guessing dragon decks are a thing to have this in your deck. Get some triggers on the Acolyte. Although in matchups like this, you really have to think about fatigue. Let's see what we get. It's a good draw.
Bring pain.
Take cover! It's
Do I care? I think the armor is more important. Thought about dropping the apple bomb, but he's just gonna ping that. And I don't really care about protecting the acolyte. I think armor in the long run is more important because this could go to fatigue. Okay, yeah, I was looking through the cards and I was actually surprised how many dragon cards popped out. So I wondered if Dragon Warrior or some other, or Dragon Paladin, like you mentioned, if that was a thing. So what if I just drop this right now? What kind of hard removal does he have?
So many choices.
Let's try it. Because I don't think he has Polymorph, considering it's a legacy card. I don't think that set was included in this. But yeah, dragons might be worth checking out.
at last a worthy foe.
There's two of them too. I guess that really shows you how commonplace it is. Another reason I didn't want to play this last turn is I wanted to play a second minion. Try and get as much value as I could off this.
You are a champion of great promise.
Yeah, hit face. Keep this at full health because I don't think he has any hard removal. Then armor up. I essentially want to armor up every single turn.
You wish to be rebuked.
It's funny, it reminds me of old school Control Warrior versus Freeze Mage.
You wish
That's
to
a
be
pretty good secret payoff. So this is just dead after I attack anyways. Would I rather trade or get the 10 face damage? Or I could trade here and Bone Merit. Putting all my eggs in one basket a little bit. He's got some kind of Flame Strike. Flame Strike's also legacy. Okay. Armor up. Just sit tight. Love one Twin Tyrant, one Living Monument. The Evil Quartermasters, depending what lackeys I get, those could really make a difference. I'm probably not going to use the bashes to draw. I have to be careful playing the Acolyte. Okay, I get one more hit off of this.
wish to be rebuked.
So I want to armor up. Okay, this guy, I guess.
This place is scary.
Take the biggest stats. Let's sit tight. I don't know what kind of board wipes he has. He has one more flame reward. I think he only played one. I really think the problem this deck's probably going to run into is I don't know if he has any like top end. Like I have the Bone Mare, Twin Tyrant, Living Monument. I don't know if he has anything like that. And if he doesn't, like, you know, game's much more in my favor. Has he played a Frozen Clone yet? Actually, I can test for Ice Barrier. Yep. I'll just drop the other one. I don't think there's any way to deal with it. But yeah, I've played a lot of games with like this exact setup, like Warrior vs Mage, where they've lost long ago and they just don't know when to quit. I'm not sure if, like, I think this and the other card he played, the 6 damage Secret Battle Cry, those are probably the biggest cards he has in the deck.
Promise.
I don't know if he's just hoping to win on tempo or what. See what else we discover. Take the biggest stats again, I guess. But it's funny because yeah, this reminds me of like old school Hearthstone. At this point, like less random discover bullshit, slower game, which I do miss sometimes. Let's trade slam. Actually, it's even better. Yeah, like I miss games like this where you have to actually think about drawing too much or think about your resources and your removal. Doesn't happen as much in modern Hearthstone. Finally get one of those.
This will break your fall. From nothing.
I got 1 taunt, 2 taunt, 3 taunt. Probably worth it. I don't want to draw. I don't need the whirlwind. This guy probably use a taunt too. Like, just concede, man. It's over.
Say the magic word.
I don't think that card is particularly good. 6 mana. Sure, it's 10 health and stats, but only half of them even deal damage. Like, Rotten Apple Bomb is much better and it's 1 less mana.
Rot into my cold.
Geronimo. Stay back.
I don't think he has any secrets left in his deck. Thank you for wasting 10 minutes of my time, or however long this has been. Yeah, I'll probably just stick with this list for a few games. See what people are playing, and then adjust accordingly. So far, there's not any cards I can think of that I really don't like. My only worry is maybe Living Monument's a little too slow. Like, swap that out for an 8 mana taunt or something. There's like the 6/12 taunt. I think that's 8, or is it 9? Alright. First game. Off to a good start. I don't even know how I have bonus stars. It must have been... I don't know if they carried over from the last time Twist was around. Which was months ago, if I'm not mistaken. I'm a little surprised the queue time is so long, though. Actually, that's not bad. 10, 12 seconds. But still, considering it came out yesterday, that'd be more people playing it. And it's such a low barrier to entry.
Victory or death for Cosmodan.
It's always funny, a lot of people complain about control mirrors, but I actually used to love Control Warrior mirrors. again, there's so much like weighing, your resources and yeah, just I don't know, a lot of mind games. Might coin out the quartermaster, depending what he does. Yeah. Got nothing else worth coining out. There's a 10 mana. It's probably not the one I want. Probably spell and dragon are what I want the most. This is another matchup. Pretty much just want to armor up every single turn if possible. This card might not be good as I think. Like, it's decent, but I think this card's better when you have more like AoE effects, like Skipper, like I mentioned earlier. And trade weapon, but that kind of feels bad. I have no other clear play. Sword Eater's a really good card.
Ready to flee.
Oh, interesting.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I saw a video the other day of someone doing like an OTK in Wild with this card. Him having that into the Blood Razor is a little unfortunate.
This will break your
Another one I don't really want. Actually, this could be big on one of these big guys after they've lost some health. EC brings them back to full life. So, as tempted as I am to play that right now, I'll just hold off on it. Because I don't think there's anything above 10 at common. So if I use it on this, it'll just be in a new 10 drop. It's kind of funny because I almost don't even care if he draws a bunch of cards. Do I just hold off a bit? Next turn, I don't really have a play next turn either. I can just bash that, hit that, AoE. Gets it down to 1. I'm not worried about this killing me or anything, it's only 2 damage. And like I said, I don't really care if he draws a bunch with Acolyte. Like if he trades here, totally fine. I'll take 2 armor to give you a card. That card might be okay, but I don't know. It's good on that card. There, we got our turn 7 play. Next turn, probably play the Twin Tyrant. Turn 9, if it's still alive and damaged, might evolve it.
I wield the power.
Oh, there's some dragons. Interesting. I was hoping you wouldn't play something else. Because I really want the Twin Tyrant to hit this guy. I could just Warpath 4 times. Clears the board, leaves this up as a 3/3. Isn't the worst. Gives him 6 armor, but what can you do? Sets up his board better for my Twin Tyrant. Is a random pirate. That's a pretty good card. This is definitely one of the cards that would make running dragons worth it. Okay, that was a fine turn. I don't want to evolve it. I want to wait for it to take some damage first. Basically treat it like a free heal. I'm curious if he's running Execute. That's going to suck against this if he does.
You smell like a leopard.
Oh, see? Trade there, evolve it. So good. Can maybe even Bone Merit after I evolve it. I guess we'll see if he has Execute or not now.
Your future is
Okay.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Let's see what we get. Something big. That's pretty good. I'll take it.
diet I desire.
That was super annoying that he got that. Especially in this matchup. Hit this? Hit this? Never lucky. Alright. Let's again see if he has Execute. If he does, I'm in a pretty bad spot. But if he does, at least he has to trade, unless he has like a bash or slam or something.
Scuttle the ship. Ready to flee.
No Execute? Okay. That's big. Just keep making it bigger, I guess. Oh, 10 damage to my face from the axe flinger. I guess, yeah, I'm curious to see what his top end's like. So far, he hasn't really played anything really big. What do I got left? I got the Twin Tyrant left. I got one Living Monument. I need some removal. Maybe I underestimate this. Like, I don't know. I still feel like in a control shell, this card still isn't great. Yeah, there's a bunch of ways to make it trigger, but Is it really worth the include? Let's see if you drew execute in the last couple turns. Execute.
This will break you.
On wings of evil.
He gets the good one. Oh.
It's hammer time.
I don't really feel great about this game. Because he still hasn't played anything like really big yet.
It's hammer time.
Yeah, I'll play both. He has such an armor lead on me too. Okay, I think. I was hoping he'd trade there.
It's hammer time.
Much as I don't want to waste the one weapon charge, I think I need something on board. Twin Tyrant, you're my only hope. His deck's kind of been all over the place, though. He's played some dragon cards. That's not good. That's a big body.
Speak to me.
Well played.
It's not looking good. I feel like even if I draw too much here, it doesn't really make a difference.
It's hammer time.
So if I hit this, say Twin Tyrant kills these two,
It's hammer
technically I'm not dead. It really mattered there which one it hit.
I wield the power of black.
Bash and kill me? That spell damage actually meant something. Yeah, definitely the dragon build had a lot of value there. The 2 mana, like add 2 dragons to your hand is huge. Well, like I said, I'll play a couple more. Only 2 games. I don't really know what people are playing overall. Like, I'm really surprised because going into this, I thought it was going to be all aggro. And so far it's been 2 slow decks.
Magni
So,
versus
let's see,
Nymphy.
is it Zulok?
Let's have some fun.
For Cosmodon.
Get the Acolyte early on for once. Keep the Bash. Watch, it's not Zulok. Still fine hand, regardless. But, yeah, the Living Monument, a medium on. Like I said, might have to drop that down to an 8 mana big boy taunt. Bone Mare's great, Twin Tyrant's great. I think the Rotten Apple Bomb is worth keeping. Sword Eater. Still kind of torn on the Blood Razor versus what's the other 4 damage
Useful
weapon?
things, eager to share.
The 4/2 that deals 1 damage on Death Rattle. Do I want to bash this before you can play something else to buff? Or just play this. It trades into it and lives. Keep something on the board. Psychotron's probably good, because it can hopefully stay alive for a bit. Be triggered by Bone Mare. I forgot they added that second bit of text there, the Dark Bomb. It's funny how just, you know, 2 mana deal 3 damage was actually played back in the day, and now it's so trash they have to add that extra bit to it to make it half decent. Thinking about coining something out, or ooh, the Blood Razor. Actually, the Accolade into Blood Razor is great. Right, Blood Razor next turn, Psychotron the turn after. Try to keep it alive with Bash, maybe Bone Merit on 7. Is Siphon Soul common? I feel it. That's a rare. I don't really know if Warlock has any hard removal at common. I think that is one big thing with this format. I'll have to look through all the classes to see, but I don't think many of them have much, if any, hard removal. So sometimes like this or some other big taunt can just end the game. Especially against an aggro deck. This guy playing on the toilet or what? Surprised he didn't trade there. I'll attack this before it gets buffed. Yeah, depending what he does next turn. Psychotron's good. Quartermaster Bash. Quartermaster Shield Block. Got a lot of options. Just playing extremely slow. Double Bone Mare is really good though. I feel like Bone Mare was 6 mana at one point, or was it always 7? And did they nerf it to 8 when it was in standard and back to 7? I can't remember. I know they did change it at some point. It's always the worst when someone's roping every turn. Is this like a bot or something? Lost 2 damage there. So if I bash, trade, attack face. Yeah, like double whammy. I don't know what this guy's doing. I can draw 2 cards or 1 here. Draw 2, I guess. I like this game's gonna go long.
It's hammer time.
He's obviously playing a zoo deck, and assuming I'm not here for the next 45 minutes with him roping, I don't think I'm in any risk. With this hand especially, I don't think I'm at any risk of losing. I could Warpath twice. Frightened Flunky. Yeah, I think I'll do that because then clears the board. I'll have Frightened Flunky on the board to more than likely Bone Mare next turn.
This place is scary.
Go with the Bog Reaper. Yeah, Bone Mare next turn. Probably Bone Mare the turn after that too. So I think we're good. The Ruby and Egg, I don't think the common, right? That's a rare. If I Blood Razor,
So many choices.
do I just Bone Mare and go face? He has 7 health taunt. Not usually the type to just go face in a matchup like this, but I'm in such a stronger position. I think it's fine. Yeah, there's nothing he could do. He's gonna trade everything in that taunt. I'll just Bone Mare the other Bone Mare. Yeah, still nothing I'm super thinking about changing in the deck. Maybe the 10 mana taunt, like I mentioned. Or switching into some dragons. Yeah, this queue time is surprising me. Doesn't bode well for Twist overall. If the day after it's released on a Friday night, still 30-second queues. What would Rogue be playing? Is there any kind of like what Questing Adventurer is a rare, I believe. Is there any kind of like miracle shenanigans they can pull off? Eternum Rover I'm also not sold on. Probably the taunt. It's so much health. Sap. I think Sap is part of that other set I get the name of right now. Yeah, Legacy. Which I don't think Legacy is in this. It's kind of crazy how many hard removal spells are part of the Legacy set. Like Sap here, with Mage, like Polymorph, Flame Strike. So Warrior actually being able to use Execute in this format's pretty huge. Dragon Rogue. Yeah, it is too bad. You're totally right. Like, I think it was in like September or October when Twist first came out and they first announced it, and I had so much hope for it. Like there's so many ideas they could use. It's insane. Like they could play with make it so you could have 3 copies of a card in a deck. Just pick random, like a couple random sets and have a month of that. Play with like hand sizes or draw 2 cards per turn or who knows what, right? Go crazy with it. And they, dropped the ball really hard the first few months and it disappeared for 2 months or whatever. And now it's back and yeah, unfortunately feels a little bit like a fart in the wind. Which is too bad because yeah, it just has so much potential. And almost like Tavern Brawl, doesn't seem like it would require that much upkeep. Have they said that it's going to be disabled next month again? As if so, that's crazy. For them to have it be gone for months, that's nuts. Have it be disabled for, I think it was 2 months, and then come back for 1 month, and then disabled for a month again? Crazy. I know Blizzard is a small indie company, but come on. Like, kind of like Tavern Brawl, all they'd really have to do is build up, like, what's the word? Just like a catalog of modes and just rotate through them. Come up with 6 or something. Rotate them so they come out twice a year. There's a year of content. I don't know. Doesn't seem like rocket science to me.
Choose soon.
Man, some of these people are taking so long to take their turns.
It's hammer time.
I'll draw first.
It's hammer time. Show this.
I think there's no reason not to shield block here. I don't have any cards that take advantage of armor. Yeah. Not like I have Shield Slam or Shield Shatter or anything. But yeah, it's too bad how mismanaged it all is. Like, to me, if they came out with a format that basically was just every month we randomly pick 4, 5, 6 sets and you get to play with those sets for the month. Doesn't seem that hard to make something like that work. And it's just like endless combinations. Like, that's what I thought Twist was going to be.
On the wings of evil.
Yeah, especially I feel like they hyped it up so much leading up to the announcement too. Like, oh, new game mode. And that's part of the reason they got rid of Classic too, is they didn't want there to be too many game modes. And it seemed like they had a plan for it at first. So I know there's been a lot of layoffs and stuff at Blizzard, so I don't know if the people that were originally working on this mode are gone now. Maybe that's the problem. Or it's almost like they introduced Twist just as a means to sell that new wild set they released. Caverns of Time, I think it was. Because that was, that came out at the same time as the first Twist season and was kind of bundled into it. Oh, so that, yeah, definitely doesn't help, and that would explain a lot for sure. But still, you would think they would have some kind of long-term plan set up for the mode, but maybe they just didn't care to, maybe they just tossed it out. Just didn't care to keep it up. Bone. Man, if he only played one big minion, the Bone Mare would have been so good on this. If I just Bone Merit and trade.
So many
He brought his dagger and takes it with his face. I could double slam Tar Creeper 3, 4, 5.
So many
Turn 8, play this guy. More than likely this guy's gonna live and then Bone Marry it. Be a lot of health. Actually, I can do this. I like that better. Play this next turn. Or depending when he plays, I could Twin Tyrant next turn too. But Bone Mare on this is crazy health.
I get
Or not. I feel like I'm playing people still that just kind of threw together a bunch of cards and don't really have any cohesive strategy. Like the mage I played against first kind of had a half-assed secret package. The warrior did good. And then the warlock was kind of a zoo deck,
Agni versus
but made a lot of misplays.
I will show no mercy.
for Cosmodon.
See, I'm worried here again because I built a lot of my deck in mind that I was going to be playing against aggro. And I feel like I don't do well in the control of mirror. Especially if he has execute in his deck. But who knows? Maybe the last game was just lucky.
Someone's got to lead the charge.
Wonder what pirates are even in the pool for this. It was like the 3 mana 3/3 taunt, the 3 mana 3/3 buffs pirate. I have never seen this card in my life. Oh, it's from Caverns of Time. That's why. Just let him double trade. Like I'm fine with that.
Most excellent. This place is scary.
I think an interesting twist format would be with just all the current standard cards or maybe even wild cards and just remove all discover effects. Pretty good top deck there. Probably play the Acolyte next turn and trigger the Death Rattle.
Another soul to consume.
No, I'd rather get a body on the board.
Most excellent.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good to put this match.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, see the dragon package just has so much more value. You got 2 discovers here. You have the 2 mana card that adds 2 dragons to your hand. You get a devil. So, assuming it's just not trash RNG, it just has so much more threats, more value than I do. So yeah, it might be. I'll have to check that out. The dragon package.
It's hammer time. Keep away. Another soul to consume.
This place is scary.
Guess I'll take this. I have no turn 7 play really, unless Bone Mare maybe. But this also gives me more Bone Mare targets. Holy shit, look at that.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Oh, jeez.
Excellent.
I forgot the Caverns of Time set was in this because some of those cards are really strong, considering their rate to wild. Like, this card is just nuts in the deck, especially after... Like, that just gave those 6 random dragons +6/+6 and reduced them all by 1 mana. It's nuts. I probably should have drawn first. Doesn't make a difference. That's insane, though, the value you got off that. I don't even know if there's any, like, bad dragons in this set to get. Well, that's a dragon, too. Shit. I didn't even realize.
Not a mistake.
Do I trade even? I don't think so. I can't kill it. This is not looking good. I don't have Execute in my deck. He's got some big guys. Gives me some armor at least. Yeah, this format is so far, granted I've only played 5 games, not what I expected.
This will break your fall.
I could maybe use this to heal this. It stays alive. He's still got 5 buffed and discounted dragons in his hands.
A good explorer comes prepared.
That's a good one to get to. I forgot the warrior, that warrior spell won't necessarily give you warrior dragons too. What can save me here? Warpath. Wind Timer would be really nice, actually. Wish I could slam that.
Take cover! Take cover!
It's not looking good. Did this always have taunt? I don't know why it looks weird. Warpath, Twin Tyrant. Hanging in there, but not by much.
Rotten to my core.
He still has four buffed and discounted dragons. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this. Some of those dragon cards, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out some cards in the deck. Go with a bit of a dragon theme. There's a couple cards I didn't realize were legal. Get this card for sure. Is there any I don't have? Because I didn't... I don't think I bought any of the Caverns of Time. This card for sure. This was always played, but is it even worth it? I don't think so. It's not a dragon itself. I don't think this is worth putting in the deck. This card is nuts. Great card. This is nice. I'll probably leave Acolyte in. Put that in for now. Probably put this in because I'll take that out. If this was a dragon, that'd be nuts. I don't think that's worth it. Because we're going to be generating a bunch of dragons anyways. So Tar Creeper's out. Rotten Apple Bomb take out. Probably have to remove Bone Mare. It's really good, but don't have enough space. Take the Eternum Rover out. Take this guy out. So many cards that we want. Twin Tyrant stays. Is this card even good, actually? I don't really have any way to buff it. Like Bone Mare onto this would have been really good. Got, what, 2, 4... Same with this. Maybe this isn't good enough. I think the Lackey's worth keeping in. I think I'll take this out. How many dragons do I got? 2, 4, 6, 8. Do I need 2 more? Which ones are worth including? Big ol' whelp isn't awful. Don't think that's worth it. Don't think that's worth it either. Maybe big ol' whelp? Take out Slam for it, maybe? Let's try that. It's definitely very, like, minion focused. All of the decks and the combat so far. Hunter. I'm guessing they're playing some kind of aggro beast hunter. Yeah, keep this so this trigger is on 2. That's good. 2 and 3. Also good turn 3 play. I miss when this card was in standard. It was just a solid card. Especially the lackeys were so good. It's a good turn 1 there.
Once upon a time.
Don't think I'm gonna have enough stuff on the board to warrant this discount on this. This or this will be turn 3.
No.
Maybe the other on turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. Try that. Oh god. I did not expect Hunter to go tall.
This will break your heart.
Twist.
Gonna buff this one or keep buffing this guy? Still annoying. I think I have to evolve this guy.
On the move.
Plus 1 attack. Alright. As long as I don't die over the next couple turns. That's not bad. I'll trade 3 into that.
This place is scary.
That's probably pretty good. Next turn, I'm probably going to play this. But I could also maybe play that and armor up. That's what I draw, I guess. It's a good draw, too. I'm gonna armor up. I don't need the card draw. A little annoying. Well, if he trades here, this trades into it, which is nice. Oh, no. If I kill that, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I'm dead. I don't think there's any situation I come out of this alive. Actually, let's draw first, I guess. Doesn't make any difference. Man, there's so many stats, like very quickly. I'm surprised. He didn't even use the coin. Hunter, doing hunter things. See, it's funny. I only play against slow decks. Well, at first I tailored my deck to aggro decks. Only played slow decks. And then I'm like, okay, the meta seems kind of slow. Shift the deck more towards slower decks. And I play against that. But we'll keep going. I'll do the same thing. Play a few games with this deck. See how it goes and make adjustments accordingly. It's too bad there's not like live stats online to see how many people are playing certain modes. I'm genuinely curious how many people are playing this mode. Keep both of those. That is a good draw. Like, it's crazy the power level on this card compared to pretty much all the other commons. I'll have to look what commons are available from the Caverns of Time. I'll go greedy. Oh shit. Okay. That guy's had enough of Dragon Warrior, I guess. Yeah, let me look up the Caverns of Time set. I want to see all the commons in that set. Because that set was designed with a totally different power level in mind.
Magni versus Lady Vash
Oh, Druid has Jade Golems.
Victory to Queen Ajara.
for Cosmodan.
Like, Druid has the Jade Behemoth and Jade Spirit. Wonder if that's a thing or not. And is pretty bad. Hunter. Nothing jumps out at me. Mage. Nothing jumps out at me. Refine cards. Nothing crazy there. Oh, Rogue has Jade Golems too. Wonder if they have any way to copy or abuse the Death Rattle. Shaman has Jade Golems too, but historically, historically was never the best Jade Golem class anyways. Warlock's nothing crazy. This card was crazy at 3 mana, but it's been nerfed. I totally missed this card when I was looking at the deck. That's decent too.
So many choices.
Don't really need a turn 4 play. Don't really need a turn 7 play either. What the heck? But yeah, Jade Rogue. There we go. That might be a thing. I know people love Jades. Not the most mana efficient, but I kind of want to get rid of that totem. I wonder if on like HS replay, is there any stats for Twist yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's fine. Give me one worth playing. Not worth playing. I do like the feel of the format so far, though, in that it's slower, more like value minion based. Not sure if there's any decks that are blatantly broken yet or not. See, I knew I held this for a reason. Oh, I should have hit first, though. Wasted the win one.
Let the pain speak to me.
Thanks for the follow, though, CJams. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I remember when this was in standard, like almost every deck was running it. Just such good value. Kind of want to hold on to these, see if I can discount and buff more dragons. Spawn something with 1 health. Nope. Armor up. Getting a little low, surprisingly. I don't even know where all that damage came from. So funny. I remember another, like back in my day, how many like kind of variable cards Shaman had, like Crackle, and how Lightning Storm and stuff originally had varied stats. And I'm so glad they got rid of that. I don't even play Shaman, but it feels bad to play, and it feels bad to play against, whether or not you high roll them.
So many choices.
Yeah, just take it slow. What's the rush? Got 2 lackeys. He's overloaded too. See? Yeah, see? 3 damage. That feels bad. Like, you paid 1 extra mana for a Lightning Bolt. If I played this will be 5 mana with 6 attack. I can trade into that.
The dragons come.
Or mana 7/7. Now I'll start dropping these guys because getting surprisingly low. And he might just like Crackle. Yeah, he's got a lot of potential damage. Ooh, the Twin Tyrant's real nice though. See what we draw. That helps. That was a nice draw. So he uses what? 1 fire elemental, 1 crackle, 1 lightning bolt. So he still has a decent amount of face damage he can push.
On the wings of evil. On the wings of evil.
Hit here. Hit here. Blood Razor. I think I have to get a taunt up. Just to be safe. I don't think they have any charge or any possible bullshit like that, but I'd rather play it safe than sorry. At least doesn't kill anything.
This will break your heart.
Ooh, that's so good on this. Hey, do I want a 9 drop or an 8 drop?
Dispelled.
Let's go 8. Should have went 9. Probably a good one. not, I guess. Actually, that was stupid. I should have went face and killed the totem. I think I'm fine. I got a few big guys in hand. Fine.
The storm is in me.
Wonder what kind of like overload payoffs he has, because he's played a lot of overload cards. So what if this goes here and bash. 2 of these go here. Keeps the 4/6 up. Just fine, I think. He's going to get 2 cards in hand. Or I go here, trade.
Maybe. No.
Actually, no, that doesn't work. Just
Toil and trouble.
I gotta move.
oh, can't math. Let's try this. Actually, oh no, this clears everything. Sweet.
You are victorious this time.
It's always so satisfying clearing someone's board and they just concede in response. I still wonder if I maybe have the deck a little too greedy.
Magni versus Rokara.
I want to be a warrior.
For Cosmodon.
Job's done.
Got another warrior mirror. Here.
This place is scary.
Who's here? Lackey. I swear, I'm getting the ones I don't want every single game.
Let the pain speak to me.
I don't think I've got the spell one once. Got the dragon one once, I think. Don't think I even care to trigger this acolyte.
Maybe.
This might be a fatigue game. I want to build up a couple more dragons before I play this too.
Tazdingo. Yes.
See what I draw. Let him trade and draw more. I don't really care. All right, so he's playing some dragons too. So maybe I guess that was the weird one. Made a warrior deck and didn't add dragons. In hindsight, there's some really good dragons. Big ol' whelp, I'm not really sold on. Might end up dropping that for like bash again, or not bash, slam or something.
This will break
Give me dragon or spell. Ooh, the value.
the dragons come, and we are many.
Pretty good again with like almost a full hand. Do I want to play this? I kind of want to play that before I buff them. But if I do, he kills this and I overdraw.
So many choices.
Just bash this so I don't overdraw. Here. I have to go full greed here. These go to my hand. What are these? I don't know how many mana these are. Okay, 3 mana. It'll be 3 mana 5/5s. Pretty good.
This will break your
So now I drop this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons. So +7/+7 and -7 mana.
The dragons come, and we
Nuts.
are many.
Let's kill that acolyte. 4 damage. I didn't want him trading cleanly into that. At least he can't trade here. Trade. Where do I kill the 7/10? I think the 7/10 is more important to kill. If it takes any damage, I could possibly kill it with Twin Tyrant. I don't have any hard removal in the deck. I think I'd rather keep his board under control. Don't have a slam or anything. It's annoying. At least here. Oh, it's annoying. Because I'm going to trade. Make my own Twin Tyrant. And then bash that thing to kill it. So he's played 2 Twin Tyrants already. Assuming one wasn't discovered. Both of them. I have 2 6 mana 8/8 taunts, which is nice.
This will break your
Don't give him a dragon. Still not dead. Unless he got the damage one again. Oh, he is running execute. Oh, that's actually the first time I've seen that one be played or anything.
Once upon a time.
I'll just pick this so I can play the taunt and the fairy dragon.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
Your future is
Oh, that's rough. It's the second time the Warriors got that off that Dragon War. It's just backbreaking.
To me.
Yeah, there's any coming back from that.
I wield the power.
That's too bad.
Job's done. You got me.
He had both execute and got that card. Maybe I should drop Big Ol' Will for execute. I don't think Big Ol' Whelp is fine. I'm usually fine for card draw. Sword Eater, maybe. It is a really good card, though. Might even maybe drop. I almost want to add one of these in. But is it worth it? I'll play some more. See if we get any more dragon decks.
Magni!
Another Warhammer.
Victory or death for Cosmodon!
This is such a good hand, but I really want to have a dragon to trigger this on 2. Toss that. I don't think the Blood Razor is important either in this matchup. Give me a dragon. Yep. A bit on the board. Ooh, that's a good one.
This place is scary.
this will break your bones.
Kind of would rather save this for a big dragon.
A diet I inherit.
Point out this guy.
I wield the power.
He double trades. I'm totally fine with that. Next turn, probably Quartermaster Dragon Roar.
Wield the power.
Probably worth Quartermastering first.
This
Okay.
This place is scary.
Bet I don't got a Sword Eater in my hand. That'd be really good. Take this, I guess. Not great, but it's a turn 6 play.
Mushroom power.
Did not expect to see that card. That's a lot of damage. We play this.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Double time and double
I'll save this one. I'm always tempted to rush that and kill that, but it's only 2/2. And next turn I could play the 8/8 and give it rush.
This will break your fall.
I'm really surprised this is in his deck.
Let the pain speak to me.
So if this is 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't have enough mana. Because I don't really want... Like, if I play this, I'm only buffing one dragon now, and it kind of feels bad. Could just Acolyte. If I Blood Razor, attack here. I have 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. I could just play this. None of these options feel great. I think to bleed Blood Razor is the best option. Slows him. I still take a lot of damage, but it slows him down a bit. Get 6 health. It's too bad. He hits so much tempo. I was never able to get these Dragon Roars off, which would have made this so much better. Okay, the bash certainly helps. If I play this, yeah, I don't have enough mana.
Maybe. No.
If I play this, go here, bash this, back here, trade. Let's see what we draw.
Bring the pain.
Still so much kills me, but those fungal mancers, man. Oh, he's digging. Damn. Those fungal mancers were crazy tempo. Yeah, it's too bad. Had those Dragon Roars clogging up my hand a bit. I was constantly on the back pedal. Never had the opportunity to play them. Which is too bad because I had 2 of the discount dragons in my hand.
Magni versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
For Cosmodon.
Shaman again. This is a greedy keep. I could coin that out on 3, that on 4. Do I keep this in that case, or is that too greedy? This could be 3, 4. I don't want that. Too greedy. Okay, like I guess I'm keeping it anyways. Hope he doesn't have. Ooh, I'm trying rough. Let's hope he doesn't have any insane start.
The calm before the storm.
That's okay. That's good. Okay, I think I'm fine then. Coin with the discount guy. He's hitting 3 good targets. That's fine, I'll hit it with this guy. If I drew a dragon here, that'd be nice too.
The dragons come.
This card is still just insane, even with a couple dragons in hand. For 4 mana. Like it's essentially a 4 mana 7/7 with a 3 mana reduction as well. Actually, oh, this isn't a dragon. Oh, I'm stupid. This isn't discounted. I thought this guy was a dragon. That's rough. Give me a good lackey. +1 attack or damage. I'll take the dragon.
On wings of evil.
That just threw off my whole plan. God. Shows you I never play dragon decks. Wait, is that... Where did this come from? Did he just play that?
I wield the power.
He must have just played this. Or... Did he play the lackey that spawns the 2 mana minion? Alright, play that and kill that one. He's gonna trade back and forth.
I wield the power.
This dealing 5 damage is so huge. It was 4, I believe, before.
Join the guild. We have cookies.
Okay. Just kind of like a mishmash of cards so far. I'm not really sure what he's doing. This is probably pretty good.
Your feeble magic.
He wants to trade everything into it. I'm totally fine with that. You'd have to literally trade everything. Good sign. He's digging for something.
Your rage sustains me.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's... Did this guy just like auto-complete his deck or what? I really wish this was buffed. So I can trade into that. Or if I had 1 more mana, I could Twin Tyrant, then finish it off.
So many choices.
Let's see what we got. Always a crazy pick to get this. I think I'm going to hold off. See if I can get 1 more dragon out of it.
This will break your bones.
Yeah, we'll do that. He's not really threatening anything. And I'm greedy, so I want to try to get as much value off of these as I can. I'm only hitting 2 or 3 dragons. Well, while really good, doesn't feel great. Especially I have the 2 dragon roars in my deck still. 4 big dragons. Now, it's too bad it's not a clean trade for Twin Tyrant. Actually, it's still decent. It's gonna hit one of these. I'll trade this to another one that kills. That was actually better than I was hoping for. Is Hex a common card? It is. So it's funny because a lot of... Oh, there we go. It's funny because a lot of classes, they're like hard removal as part of the legacy set. It's not actually even in this set. One exception is obviously Execute. So I didn't realize like Polymorph is in the legacy set. Sap is in the legacy set. So I think hard removal is really strong in this set, or in this, you know, twist as a result. Why does Blood Razor execute that? Probably just trade this here. I don't really care if I take the 3 damage. Take this for the draw, I guess. Could have played one of these, but again, I kind of want to wait for a Dragon Roar. Even though I don't think I'm going to lose this game based on how it's going so far. It definitely seems like kind of similar to Arena, that any cards that generate additional cards are very, very powerful here.
Back to the void.
I don't want a Twin Tyrant here. See what we get first. Yeah, sure. Get one of these two. Damn. Leave that up because it'll be weak next turn. A little less damage in the long run. At least these two buffed up is really, really good. Oh. Okay, good. I really wanted to play one of these this turn. And insane ones to get. This one is nuts.
The dragons come, and we are.
Do I care if do I want to slow down my draws at all? I have another Discover here. Like, is this game really going to go to fatigue? I have an Acolyte of Pain left. Another Discover, another Dragon Roar. It's funny because I just think about control, like slow matchups back in the day where you actually would go to fatigue and like every draw made a difference. I'm gonna hold off just to be safe. But it's funny, I remember playing like Control Warrior Mirrors back in the day and actually like holding on to my Acolytes and not playing them because you didn't want to deck yourself faster than your opponent. Wow, that's good common. Blood Razor, then rush into that guy.
Hammer time.
Yeah, that's a pretty good common to get. I kind of surprised. Like, is there any class I haven't seen yet? I haven't seen Priest. Death Knight and Demon Hunter aren't here. Actually, I haven't seen Druid. It surprised me. Especially I saw they have some of the, like the Jade cards. I thought maybe Jade Druid would be a thing. Let's discover some stuff. Take the dragon. I have one more of these in hand already. I'll probably just take the rush. And do I drop it now or wait one turn? What do I have left? Dragon Roar. Theoretically, I have 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons left.
Maybe. No.
I'll hold off. I have 2 rushes. I have this. I'm in a very strong position. I don't really have any reason to worry. I'll just hold off and get as much value as I can. I would be happy with a dragon that discovers a dragon. The fact that this has poisonous is just icing on the cake.
Once upon a time.
I won't take the draw. Take this.
Hammer time.
Do shamans have lightning storm? Is that a common?
The dragons
screw it.
come.
I don't think there's any way to deal with this. He's had some card in his hand since the beginning of the game. I wonder what that is. Good sign. Digging for some kind of answer. Okay. Yeah, haven't seen Druid yet. Haven't seen Priest yet. I thought maybe I would see some kind of control Stolly Priest. Anything else I haven't seen? Yeah, I've definitely been surprised how much Warrior I've seen. I mentioned it a couple times already, but going into this format, I really thought Aggro was going to be the strongest and most popular deck by far. I thought I would see lots of Warlock, maybe Druid, but at this point, what, a third, 40% of my games are against Warrior. So part of me doesn't want to toss this in case I don't get a dragon to play it on 2, but it's a Warrior. It's fine. It's a slower game. But yeah, I don't know. I expected this to be a faster format, and it's a lot slower than I thought it would be.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I've seen a couple Warriors play this. I don't really think it's worth a deck slot.
Once upon a time.
I think the rush would be important. I don't really think it's worth the deck slot. Like, it's hard enough fitting a couple cards in this deck as it is. And some of the pirates I can generate just don't seem that great.
This will break your fall.
I'll trade here just and kill it with Blood Razor next turn. Would be a little annoying if you like coined Sword Eater here or something. Yeah, the only card, I don't know, what am I not sold on this deck?
This will break your fall.
I think it's at a decent place. Maybe the 7/7 taunt. Might be a better dragon I can swap in for that. I don't know. Pretty happy with the deck as it is so far. I am surprised how well the dragon package is working out. When I first started off, I didn't have the dragon package, and it was much more... again, I was expecting a lot more like zoo and fast-paced decks. So I built the first iteration of this deck a lot more with that in mind. A lot more control cards and kind of less win conditions. It was focused more against just, you know, enduring and running them out of resources. But yeah, the meta is not like I expected it to be, so needed more value. Good turns for me. Trade here for sure. Pretty good. I like playing these when I get more of a discount, but I'm going to be discounting 4. And it's pretty big on the evasive worm.
I don't have enough mana.
The dragons come.
And this is nice. To be able to rush. The Twin Tyrant is huge, possibly the rush on, or this too. Yeah, I had big ol' Whelp in my deck for a couple games, but just didn't feel great. I haven't really been too low on cards usually. Got shield block. That didn't really... Yeah, I don't think that's worth a deck include either. It's funny, and I have been playing against a decent amount of Dragon Warriors, but I just don't think it's, again, worth a deck slot. Either play this out, play the Quartermaster and the Sword Eater. I would kind of like to play this when I can give it Rush too and trade into something big of his. That's actually a pretty good one for this deck. Because against this guy or this guy, you can essentially treat it like a full heal. Trade it into something, evolve it. Got a lot of cards in hand, though. But yeah, this deck doesn't really struggle for cards or for draw. Dragon Roar gives you some extra cards. Frightened Flunky, Historian. Got a few Discovers. Shield Block Acolyte. Got the Lackey. Yeah, I don't think the big ol' Whelp warrants a spot. Maybe just Twin Tyrant here. Not super clean because it doesn't kill this, but I'll just take the 3 damage. Yeah, I'm not sure how common it is to be running Execute. I didn't have it in my decks for the longest time, and I've only played against one warrior that was running it as well. Probably a good time to play this, or I'll probably wait for either a Dragon Roar or another Evasive Worm. Okay. With this? Nice. We have 6. This is going here for sure. Just trade here and face. Drop the Acolyte. For sure. I thought about maybe trading with the Twin Tyrant and then evolving it, He's at such low face, or such low health. I just want to go face. Put him on the back burner. Save the rush for one of these guys. Say you play some big taunt right now. Play this, rush into it, you could probably just kill him. Another Twin Tyrant would be decent here if he hits.
A taste of what is to
Okay.
come. A taste of what is to come.
My Twin Tyrant's going to live.
Of what is to come. A taste
Okay.
of what is to come. Someone's gotta lead the charge.
It's kind of funny because in like old school control mirrors, that would be so good because, you know, drawing less than your opponent and decking your opponent. There would be times I would purposely trade into acolytes to overdraw them, and but this game's not going to go that long. So I have, I'll drop this guy.
The dragons come, and we are many.
I'll drop the bigger one, I guess.
Your feeble magic.
I'll just go face. I have 3 face damage here if I need it. I think we got this. Can't execute this. Twin Tyrant's not going to kill this. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't think that pirate is worth a deck slot. Especially with how slower the games are. Like, maybe if there was a really good pirate pool that it was pulling from, but the pirates seem bad to fine. But yeah, I'm still surprised by the queue time. I thought it'd be a little faster, considering this format just came out. So many words, but I thought it'd be faster, considering this format just came out yesterday.
For Cosmodon!
Really too bad that Twist kind of seems like a failed idea when it had so much potential. Keep this, so this can trigger, and again, it's a warrior mirror, so what's the rush?
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
See, again.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, I'll take that. The rush is so strong.
This place
Quartermaster on 3. Maybe Blood Razor on 4. The twist this month is commons only. It has, I believe it sets, I'll have to double check, but it's only a certain number of sets as well. It's like from the game first launched, I think for the first couple years.
Someone's
But
gotta lead the charge.
yeah, it's an interesting idea. And it's kind of fun. I like that the game's a little bit slower. It reminds me a bit of like Arena, and that the games are slower, more board oriented. You're not getting OTK'd or anything. But yeah, I thought it was going to be all like aggro decks, and so far it's been quite the opposite. A lot of slower decks. So I thought it was going to be original, playing Control, but it's been quite the opposite. I think like 45% of my games so far have been Warrior. I have what, 13 games? 13 games and 6 of them have been Warrior. I think it's definitely fun for like a day or two. This is not a format I could see myself playing even a week or two from now. But it's a cool idea. Play a little bit different kind of decks. But it is too bad because Twist has so much potential. I feel like there's so much crazy stuff they could just do. Just like throw stuff at a wall, right? And if it's broken, or like there's a couple super dominant decks, like it's just for a month, who cares? And then you know not to use that one again or tweak it. But yeah, it seems like there's not really a team at Blizzard that is giving it much thought. I know someone earlier mentioned that the lead designer of Twist left, which would make a lot of sense because they announced Twist in like September or October, I think. And then it came out. It was basically the same format for 2 or 3 months, and then they just removed it for 2 months. Now it's back and it's this, and yeah, I don't know. Just seems like they're dropping the ball. So even this pirate isn't great to get off the 1-drop. I'm gonna wait to play this until I get some more dragons in my hand. Man, some of these random dragons you can get from other classes are really good too. This one does... Okay, I was about to say the spell damage is irrelevant. But the spell damage is maybe relevant. But just the fact that it discovers another dragon. There's the Hunter Poisonous Dragon that discovers another dragon. Like, discover's pretty strong here. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Just, like I said, there's so much they could do with it. Like, I really thought Twist was basically going to be, like, hey, every month we pick these 5 sets over the course of the history of Hearthstone, and you just play. And it's like every month, just rotate the sets and Twist. You don't even have to have any special rules or anything. Like, to me, that's enough. You know, you would be playing in, like, different metas and different deck combinations that have never existed before. And again, there might be some broken decks or some really strong, you know, oppressive cards, but just a month at a time.
Undead tell no tales.
Or even, like, you know, make it where you can put 3 copies of a card into a deck, or just do, like, wild stuff that has never been done before.
I wield the power.
This place is scary.
I'll take this just for the big health.
Bring the pain.
Should have attacked before I played the other stuff, but I'm just gonna go face now. So this card's absolute shit. Like, one of the worst cards ever printed. I feel like they can make this card 1 mana and it would still be bad. This isn't worth it. This is good just because lackeys are pretty strong. I know I've read theories before that the Boomsday Project, instead of gaining 1 armor and increasing every turn, during like play testing, it shuffled 1 bomb into your opponent's deck and increased every turn. And based on like the mana cost and the art and the name, it makes sense. That's probably what it was at one point, but they figured it was too busted, so last minute they had to change it, which is unfortunate because Bomb Warrior was an interesting deck at one point. And the card we got instead, like I said, is one of the worst cards ever printed.
Maybe. No.
Trade here, trade, Twin Tyrant.
Geronimo!
I don't really care if I draw him cards. I can overdraw one. It doesn't matter, but who knows?
My hand is stuffed.
Could be worse. Maybe play this guy next turn. He doesn't have execute or anything. This is so much health. Like, barring something with poisonous, maybe? He doesn't have execute. He's gonna have a hard time getting rid of this card.
And we are many.
7/7 taunt. That was really the best option. I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, plan change. I think I was not I was not paying attention to the fact that that guy had 1 health. I was gonna shoot the 1 damage and then trade. It's okay. Everything's fine. So I've played... Oh, I haven't even played one of these yet. Okay. I have no dragons in my hand, though.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Discovering these is so strong, too. Let's see what lackey we get. Actually, I can execute that, too. That's pretty good. Let's execute that. Discover Evolve.
Once upon a time.
This might trigger. I don't know how good this is so late in the game.
I gotta move.
I'll be greedy. Holy shit, that was a good evolve. Oh geez, you okay? You played a big twin tyrant and got rid of my board a bit, but I executed it. I didn't have execute in the deck at first, but with how slow the format is and a lot of people kind of playing similar decks, it's actually really strong because there's not a lot of hard removal in the format. Oh my god. +3/+3 times 6? Jesus. Okay, good. That's insane though. What an evolve. Play this first. Or wait, no. I won't have the mana. Nice 4/7 Acolyte of Pain. Actually, no. I wasn't going to use this, but I have the rush guy. Big guy. I really just... It boils down to just big guy in this matchup.
I gotta move.
There's so many options. Nice 1 mana 4/4. Yeah, I think that evolve sealed this game.
This place is scary.
It was plus that evolve basically gave me +18/+18 in stats.
Arena's full. Beat it.
That is a really good card.
Pain, speak to me.
If like I actually thought I was going to put this card in my deck at first because I thought aggro was going to executing the 6/1. Wow. But yeah, I thought this card was going to be in my deck originally, just because I thought aggro was going to be so big. Dragon's Roar into these guys. A little annoying. Yeah, this card is just insane too. Because it's from the Caverns of Time set. So it's definitely not balanced around the time period most of these cards are from.
The dragons come,
It's like, again, there's
and we are many.
+5 in stats, 5 mana reduction. You can always just go all in.
Come, and we are many.
No breaks.
I'll just pass. Like, these guys have +3/+3 from that evolve, and also +2/+2 from these. Like, what? Guy flushed his 2 executes down the drain.
This will break you.
Bubble, bubble. Is not what
Sorry, my my evolve luck is better than yours. It's a little too bad I didn't draw those before I played both of those, but still really good.
I will be your doom. Ready? I'm.
Let's see what we get. This card's nutty. I'll just put all the stats on the board. Like, there's no board clear out of it, I don't think, or anything else that could save him at this point. He gets this. That's good, but not gonna save him at this point.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Good try.
You really can rock all night.
I don't know. How much health was... No, Warpath would have done 5 damage. So that would have been a 7-1 still. 8 damage here, 5 damage here.
So many.
Yeah, I had Warpath in my deck originally as like a 1-of. Still might add it back at one point. It is good. It just... It feels a little bad spending your whole turn to deal... Oh, I forgot what the 2-1 on the board. I see another warrior. But yeah, it feels a little bad paying 10 mana to deal 5 damage AoE. Especially when people are, for the most part, playing a lot of bigger guys. Keep these two. Two good targets for the emissary to hit.
Gotta lead the charge.
There's so many people playing this card. Like, there's not... Like, I only don't even know what I would cut. That'd be worth running that card instead. Sure. Play this now. Can maybe coin this guy out? Or maybe I just play this on 3. Or will that overdraw me? Yeah.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
If I play this, go on to 8. Yeah, I'll overdraw. Unless I burn the coin. Which if I could play this on 4, everything's discounted. I have this on 5. It's not the worst. Like this would give me 2 3-mana 5/5s.
No.
I think that's better than a 2-mana 4/3. And I burned the coin. Who cares? I don't think I need it at this point. Gonna take a bit of damage here, but I think I can stabilize.
The dragons come, and we are many.
We'll see if I was too greedy or not. Oh, that is strong. Uh-oh.
Maybe. No.
It's too bad. I'm like so close to being able to kill that with multiple cards. I'm probably just dead here. That Fungal Mancer was nuts. Oh, not dead? Maybe?
Wait for me!
Um, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need if I armor up, I have to kill 2 things without taking damage. If I do that, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Shit. That Fungal Mancer, man. Yeah, I'm dead. If I kill this here, if I had two more or 1 more mana.
Don't have enough mana. Oh,
Jeez.
you got me.
And I talk shit about the pirate guy too. That ended up being a lot of damage. That must have been some kind of like mid-range deck. Even have Fungal Mancer in it like that. If only I had the coin.
Magni versus
See, holy shit. 4th warrior in a row. I did not think warrior would be so popular. I'm a little worried after that last game. I was a little too greedy. Assuming I draw a dragon pretty early. It's a good hand.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Is this just like a repeat every single game? Like deja vu. See, it made sense last game for him to play this because he seemed a lot more like tempo mid-range. I don't think it makes sense for like a dragon or slower deck. We're clean this out.
Enough mana.
will break your
Pretty good if this stays alive.
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh, not great. Well, the Needle are like awful. It's pretty nice. The dragon pool is like so condensed that there's not really any awful options. It's probably one reason it's so good right now.
The dragons come.
Like any of the dragons you get from other classes too are especially really good. Be annoying if he traded here and played this here. Okay. I'll take that execute.
This will break
Clear the path!
A blood razor. This. Oh. Where to shoot this?
I wield the power.
Kind of wanted to blade blood razor and bash, but clear the board, but didn't have enough. If he plays something big or medium, I can rush into it. Twin Tyrant?
I wield the power.
I'll just rush into him. Or I could blood razor. Bash. Probably better. I can follow up the next turn with an execute if he plays something big. Yeah, if he plays something big, hopefully without a taunt, you can break the weapon, execute it.
The dragons come.
I was really flip-flopping on if... Oh, God. It's a lot of discounts and a lot of buffs. Yeah, I was really flip-flopping on whether or not I wanted Blood Razor or Deathspite. Actually, kind of knowing the... Playing this more and seeing the meta, I'm not even sure I want Blood Razor in the deck, actually.
It's hammer time.
Go double Frightened Funky? Or do I want a Dragon and a taunt? I think a Dragon's overall better.
This place is scary.
Um,
I gotta move.
maybe that. Or do I just want the cheap thing or the Psychotron? A medium option. Two mana 8/8. Draw a card.
How dare I get tired?
No god. That helps. Still not looking good. What's he got? 17 damage. If I play this, I have 4 left, and this is 3. If I play this, I have 1 left, and I have 2 discounts. No. Man, him having 3 of these guys in the early game was very strong.
This will break you.
I feel like I'm playing against myself from a couple games ago when I was getting all those buffs. Oh, Fungal Mancer again. Don't think I'm getting out of this one.
This place is scary.
Sure. Stall, stall. I feel like Fungal Mancer is really good, but it almost... I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll take Blood Razor out. It's super good against aggro, but not really good against what I'm playing against. Let's see. Oh, if I were to take that out, maybe Warpath in its place. Put them in for now. See what other options there are. All right, thanks. Have a good night. Maybe I'll just do that. Try that. Yeah, this format's fun, but again, it's not something I see myself playing even a week from now. It almost would have been smarter for Twist if they did a swap like every 2 weeks, or even every week, like Tavern Brawl. What is this, 6th Warrior in a row? 5th Warrior in a row? Kind of a shitty hand. But yeah, I feel like a month is just too long for these Twist seasons. Usually get stale pretty, like some of them are very interesting, they just get stale pretty quick. Yeah, so far I played 16 games. This will be my 16th game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 out of 16 games for Warrior. Not what I expected going into today. I might coin out an Acolyte, just because my hand's kind of trash.
Once upon a time.
It's pretty good to trade Acolyte into.
Hey, speak to me.
I wonder if like all rares would work as well. I don't think all epics would work, just because there's so many like janky, weird epic cards. But I feel like all rares would work.
Once upon a time.
I feel like every single time I see that, I'm going to take it. Draw a dragon? Okay. Probably play one of these next turn, and then... Oh, he really doesn't want me to draw. Okay. So this will give me plus 2 cards. It'll be a 10. Do I really want to be super greedy and play both of these Dragon Roars and then next turn play this and burn a card? Let's see what the first one is. That's the first time I've seen that one. That's pretty good. I think I'll play it safer.
The dragons come, and we are many.
That card is so good off discovers. Yeah, sure. This guy doesn't discount that anyways. Next turn, probably Dragon Roar. Actually, if I play this first... That's good. It's annoying because I want to play my guy, but I'm constantly kind of on the back foot here. I just need a little breather.
Once upon a time.
Don't get another 4-mana one.
I wield the power.
Jesus. Double taunt, I guess. Oh, I could have... Yeah, rush, execute. Reduces 2 extra damage. Still not looking good for me. I had a turn, like one turn where I decided to be greedy and it kind of shot myself in the foot. 9 mana, I could play this than this. I lived that long. Damn. No. Warpath save. Assuming he doesn't bash me or Blackwing Corruptor me or anything.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
It's okay, I think. Play this into this now. You can't trade.
The dragons come, and we are many.
We must stop this corruption.
Take the taunt. Unless he has some way to damage it and execute it, maybe.
My thanks. I wield the power.
Or that. Alright. A couple more.
Nazoth!
Okay, Warlock. Only the second time I've seen it, I think.
For Cosmodon!
Keep the Warpath in case it's aggro. Hope I draw a dragon. Acolyte's decent too. Perfect top deck. The Volcanic could be good. The Volcanic could be good if it's aggro with like Warpath. Or this next turn and just trade into the poisonous thing. That's not awful. Or the Giant Taunt.
Maybe... No.
They're all pretty good options. I have a lot of low cost things. I do have draw from this. This will be 8 mana. Sure. If it's aggro, that could just be like GG. 13 health taunt.
Once upon a time.
Oh, interesting. What dragons does Warlock even have?
By moon and spear!
I just realized my shirt's green. It's like blue in the stream. Let's see what we get. I actually like this one a lot. Ooh. It's a good draw.
The dragons come, and we are many.
I feel like there isn't even any Warlock dragons. He's just playing it for just a generic dragon package.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Do I trade here or get greedy and trade here? Next turn,
So
I will
many
probably play
choices.
the other one of that. Sure. I think both the Twin Tyrants buffed and discounted is really good. This guy buffed and discounted.
Feeble magic amuses me.
A little annoying. Can't execute that.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Yeah, let's hold off. I have a lot of options next turn. That's annoying, but it's okay. Twin Tyrant more than likely clears it. Unless I'm incredibly unlucky. Hit here, hit here, hit here. Okay. Now if he trades and doesn't kill it, we'll evolve it. Or if he just goes face, I'll trade and evolve it. I can even follow up with the 614 taunt. I don't think Warlock has any hard removal.
Feeble magic amuses
Okay.
me.
Let's see what we get. Oh. Getting crazy evolves tonight. A little low? I don't know how much base damage they can push. Blackwing Corruptors are 10 damage. Just play the other Twin Tyrant? I could rather save the Twin Tyrant. Armor up. Do I just like bash face here? Am I at any risk of dying? Or do I Acolyte? 13 damage. Bladewing Corruptors aren't discounted. I don't think I'm dead.
Speak to me.
At last, a worthy foe.
Good card. Good bash target.
I wield the power.
Okay. It's 5 less damage just going face. Actually, that was Twin Tyrant. Right and flunky armor up. Okay. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen Twin Tyrant more. Actually, it's such a strong card. Especially if you get it discounted at all. Like, I remember that card just being a menace in Arena as well. Alright, might be my last game. If you win, we'll hit gold.
Magni versus
Isn't bad.
Gul'dan.
Started in bronze, I think.
Shall be mine.
Had 1 or 2 bonus stars.
Cosmodan.
Another Warlock, too. I think I will keep this to trigger this. And these are good against aggro. Which I'm guessing it's aggro.
You here for the tour?
Interesting. Let's coin this out. Get something on the board. This is crazy if I get the discount guy. This might be the better turn 2 play. I'll go greedy. I got bash and shield block for next turn. Yep, trade. Bash it. Next turn, Quartermaster. A little annoying. Good though.
This will break your fall.
That's actually... I don't usually want this one, but against Zoo, it's good. That's a good Blackwing Corruptor target.
This place is scary.
Both Sword Eater and Tar Creeper are good. Next turn, probably Blackwing Corruptor. Maybe Evasive Worm after that.
That's hot.
2-drop. It's a little annoying. Is he just gonna go face with that? Cool. Oh, black ring corruptor that. Trade here, trade here.
I wield the power.
Not really worried now. In a pretty good position. I would really like to get these 4-mana discount guys. With both the evasive worms in my hand.
Handle it.
Okay. Do I even want a warpath here? Like, it's so good, but it almost feels like a waste because it's not that scary of a board. Like, I could just Sword Eater. I think I will. Draw. Yeah, I'd rather save Warpath for something scarier. Instead of just a glorified Whirlwind. Interesting how some decks are just running the dragon package because it's good. And it doesn't really synergize with their deck at all. Alright, probably drop this next turn, depending what he does. Or Twin Tyrant can be crazy too. Okay. Oh, Sword Eater's a good draw. Yeah, one of those discount dragons would be great right about now. It's actually, it's nuts how strong that card is. Like, I wasn't super interested in playing the dragon package until I saw that card, and that card just brings it to another level, especially if you discover extra copies.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Alright, Twin Tyrant. I want you to hit these two. Yep. Get the jug. Great. Easy game.
The dark path is my
God.
destiny.
I don't see him coming back from this. Let's go face. He's so low, and there's nothing he can really do. The value player in me wanted to trade, but he's so low. He's at 2 cards. He taps. He's down to 6. Yeah.
Handle it.
Fine. This was a 2-2, wasn't it? When they buffed all the random old cards. Okay. I didn't have lethal, but... Alright, well, that isn't it for me tonight. To everyone watching, hope you had a great stream. Thanks for watching. Give me a follow if you want to check me again. I will be live on Sunday for 6 hours. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your night, though, and a great weekend. Take care, everyone.